content, you want to try to disrupt someone's life and cause a tower moment, right when they were at a peak, when they was finally handling their life in a positive direction, in a direction that I could handle my life or felt like I was positively moving ahead. You caused a tower moment. You fucked my life up. Just because you want to dim and say, oh, this person is not evolving the way I see it fit or I want them to evolve, so I'm going to cause them to ruin their life and cause them to fall so they can rise in the way that I want them to rise. How dare you? Who has that right? I don't care who you are. You have no right to force a tower moment on anyone else. You have no right to force someone into existence that didn't even ask to be here in the first place anyways. But the moment I decided to fight for a better life for myself, in turns I could probably help other people, trying to get myself out of the mud as expected in a funky society, just to be thrown another curveball. How fair is that? That's not fair at all. It's not benevolent. That's just evil, pure evil. And it's amazing how so many other people have gone through this too. Some don't even survive. That's why I advocate for going extinct. I advocate for not birthing anyone else into this mess. Because who deserves to be played around like that? Nobody. Nobody does not deserve to be played around like that. To be a matrix toy for unseen and seen beings or whatever, whoever is playing around with other people's lives. Nobody deserves to be falsely accused or manipulated or exploited. That's why I really don't like heterogeneous union, because it risks birthing other people into a hell that they didn't even ask to be a part of. I did not ask for what had happened to me, just like anyone else haven't. We can't help that sometimes our decisions may negatively impact another person, or their actions negatively impact us. We try to cope and deal with it over time, heal from the traumas. But I can go on and on. I don't got to talk about me. I advocate for other people, and advocate for justice, advocate for the truth. But I always gonna advocate for not birthing anyone else into existence. And I hate gender roles. I hate procreation. I hate creation. I do not like knowing that people still think it's good to force others into existence, or any other being into existence, a sentient being. That is wrong to do. I don't care if you misbirth. I don't care if you wanted to share your love. I don't care. I don't care if it hurts. The truth hurts. Because what hurts is being forced into a world that you don't want to be a part of it anymore. Every day you have to wake up to shit that you don't want to be a part of. Being forced to be awakened every day. That is hell in itself. I hate being attacked just because I advocate for the truth and to advocate for Extinction. Nobody don't want to. No one wants to be living paycheck to paycheck in poverty, famine, hungry, or even in the working class. I don't want to report to no damn job that I don't even enjoy. I wouldn't be surprised if the rich don't even like being rich, because they say all the money, all the wealth, and all that, it still don't quell that pain that you feel, that suffering that you feel daily or weekly or how often you experience it. People just want to go extinct. They don't want to be forced back into a simulation again and again and again. No one really wants life. It's evil. That's why even rich, wealthy, you have all the money in the world, but you still find some way to try to make other people's lives miserable, if just for a sense of joy or temporary entertainment. And then you still be miserable. With all the things you got, somehow you still miserable. And even some of them commit the suit, regardless of their social or economical standing. It's economical and economic standing, whatever. But this is why I'm so passionate about it, because it needs to end. That's why I despise people that birth others into poverty, into famine, in the working class, especially those classes. It's a disservice. We don't want to be born just to serve the 1%. We don't want to be born just to be a slave. I don't want to be born just to be someone else's entertainment or meal. No one does. That's why you don't birth. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you want to leave behind a legion or a legacy. We don't care. The spirits do not care. We want to remain in permanent escape, permanent salvation, permanent, just free from it. Free from it all. I don't want to be born having to fill your shoes. We don't care about your damn shoes or your legacy. We don't care about your money. We don't care about your how much material you have, or houses or cars, or drugs or whatever, babes, whatever. We don't care. We don't want the lie. We don't want it. We never asked for the lie. We didn't ask anyone or any being to create anything. Creation is a disservice in itself. Life is a disservice. So go extinct.